Hey guys, hope all is well. We are back at it today, day 15 of the 420 walking challenge. What is the 420 walking challenge? Well, I take about an hour and a half each day and I take a 4-mile walk for 20 days in a row, no matter what happens. And we are back at the old stomping grounds here. Good old Buffalo Lake. Looking good today. Another 70-degree day in the forecast, so that's nice, but it's the last one for a while. Looks like a bit of a roller coaster coming up. Looks like a couple of days of rain following today. We got 50s, 60s for highs. After today's walk, only 5 more days to go. And even though the challenge might be done, I'm still gonna try fitting in these walks in. If I'm not doing these 4-mile walks, I'm gonna be doing something else. I'm gonna try figuring out another challenge I can do, because they're fun basically. And they do keep you motivated. It keeps you from using excuses to skip a workout. After I'm done with the 420 challenge on Saturday, I will probably make a recap video, kind of go over the whole challenge. I will say now, even from day 1 to now, walking 4 miles is a piece of cake, really. So this morning, cruising one of my heart health groups on the old Facebook, I come across again a very popular topic. People trying to figure out how to lose some weight while being on beta blockers. It appears a lot of people out there on beta blockers have a very hard time with their weight, and unfortunately from what I see, it all comes down if you're on a beta blocker, it is going to be a lot harder, and you're going to have to be a lot more strict. You're going to have to be extremely clean with your diet. If you vary off that a little bit, the weight's going to want to stick to you. Even eating a good clean diet, it's going to be hard. It's going to be a struggle. And that's even kind of what I'm doing here. It's kind of an experiment. Can I even lose the weight that I want while being on these beta blockers? So for now, I am taking a strict route. I got to stick to my diet plan, and I got to stick to getting out here every day, showing up, putting in the work. And so far, for the first 14 days, I seem to be making some progress. What was I down? 5 pounds, I think. My scale almost hit 6-pound loss this morning, but it popped up that last second. I haven't ate anything in like 16 hours. I'll probably eat a little bit after I get this walk done. I do got some leftover pork butt, pulled pork. I think a mixture of all that. Maybe it's the same thing. Anyway, a big pile of pork at the house. We will mix that with some eggs. And I still might have a little bit of rice I can mix with that. That's what I'm doing. Animal-based, low carb, no cookies. I'm still toying with the idea on 420, the grand finale day, to do something a bit longer, a longer walk, or whatever it may be. And I keep saying it on these videos, so it hopefully pushes me into actually doing it. Ideally, I'd kind of like to bust out a 10-mile walk on Saturday. I know I got some weather to deal with. It's not looking like a pleasant day so far. Again, that's 6 days away from now, so we will see what happens. At the same time, the whole part of doing a challenge is it's not supposed to be easy. So even if it is bad weather, it would still be fun to push through it and crank out a 10-mile walk. I've done it before. There is a bridge out in the country, and I think it's exactly 5 miles from my house, because I walked there and back quite a few years ago, and it was 10 miles. So I'll have to recheck it, but that would be a perfect walk. Walk out to that bridge, It's a nice pretty spot. That could be the halfway point. Turn around, walk back home. That would put a nice bow on the end of this challenge. And that might also help with the final weigh-in. And of course the stubborn belt loop, not wanting to go down a notch yet. Though there have been a couple times I almost pulled it over there, but I'm not gonna force it. It's just gotta kind of happen naturally and be comfortable at the next notch. The birds are back in town, probably about a week now. These guys come here spring and summer, and they usually check out, I think by the end of August actually. Not sure why the end of August, as it's still warm here, but I guess they're getting an early start. I just passed the 1 mile loop, 3 more to go. I'm gonna take a little bit, but for you, I'll be back in a second. I'm back. I think out of the past 15 days of the 420 challenge, this was probably the fastest I'm gonna knock out the 4 miles. I've been incorporating some slow jogs, nothing too crazy, but fitting in a couple each lap here. But it feels like it knocked a good amount off my normal time. The only thing, it doesn't feel like my heart responds. Like I don't feel no increase in heart rate or nothing like that. So that feels a bit weird. And yes, I'm definitely being cautious, folks. I've probably mentioned it in the past, maybe I haven't. But another popular topic for longevity, as I was talking about longevity yesterday, is, well, our VO2 max. I think I brought up VO2 max in maybe my first video. That was one of the big reasons I wanted to get out here. And yes, incorporate some jogging. Without a decent VO2 max, especially as we age, we are setting ourselves up for something bad to happen. And with all this heart stuff and my COVID incident being ventilated, my VO2 max is down the tubes. And again, I'm out here experimenting. I don't know if I can improve it. For most people, yes, get out here, increase your endurance. You should increase your VO2 max. For me, I just got a few things, a few obstacles I gotta work around, and maybe those obstacles will stop me from actually increasing it. But that's not gonna stop me from trying. And on that note, I am gonna stop this video. We are nearing our 4 mile mark. I got one more short jog to get in and I'll be done. It's a beautiful day here in Wisconsin. Thanks for watching this far. I'll be back tomorrow, so come visit. Take care.